Check, check. There we go. Let me see if I can do this though. Check, 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 check,
The
check,
RTX
check.
3060 is a powerful GPU. It has 13 shader teraflops, 25 RT teraflops for ray tracing,
Check,
and 101 tensor teraflops to power DLSS. It has 12 gigabytes of G6 memory and starts at just $329.
check,
The
check.
RTX 3060
Nope.
will be available worldwide in late February. Amazing gaming doesn't end at the desktop.
Check,
Laptops are the
check.
fastest growing gaming
Nope.
platform, increasing 7 times in 7 years.
Check.
There are 50 million gaming laptops,
Yeah.
which powered over 14 billion gaming
Sorry, I'm
hours
trying to
last
set
year.
this up again.
And the power of these laptops has inspired gamers to find new ways to play. In console mode, connected to a big screen TV using a controller, or driving an ultra-wide monitor with a keyboard and mouse. These high-performance machines also meet the needs of 45 million creators and everyone working and studying from home. Today we are announcing a new generation of Ampere-powered laptops with second-generation RTX and third-generation Max-Q technologies, delivering twice the power efficiency of previous generations. Nowhere does efficiency matter more than in the extremely power-constrained environment of a modern gaming laptop. So 4 years ago, we introduced Max-Q. Max-Q is a system design approach that delivers high performance in thin and light gaming laptops. It has fundamentally changed how laptops are built. Every aspect, the CPU, GPU, software, PCB design, power delivery, thermals, are optimized for power.
Sorry if this
and
is a little
performance.
boring, but
Our third generation Max-Q technologies use AI and new system optimizations to make high performance gaming laptops.
man, I don't have my music
faster
hooked up
and
yet,
better
so
than ever.
sorry about that.
Traditionally, gaming laptops set the power for the CPU and GPU. Yet games and creative apps are dynamic, and demands on the system change from frame to frame.
Out of
Today we are
stock.
introducing
I love looking
dynamic
at
boost
I love looking at chat, man. Chad
for the
be
first time,
Chad be
we use
tripping.
AI to shift
funny.
power between the CPU, GPU, and now GPU memory.
You know what I
So
saw
tell me
today?
where it is
In
used
the
most.
wild.
The AI network and dynamic boost demo manage power on a
An
per frame
Xbox
basis,
Series X.
so your laptop is constantly
I was gonna be
optimized
like, yo,
for
can I
maximum
buy that?
performance.
I was gonna ask
The
the dude,
result is
but
the
he's
largest
like, yeah,
performance
I didn't.
boost
I was like,
than
no,
ever before.
because I want
We're
the
also
S.
introducing Whisper Mode 2.0,
But
delivering a new level of acoustic control for gaming laptops. Whisper Mode has been re-engineered from the ground up and is custom built into each laptop and
there we go.
CPU.
That's better.
You pick your desired acoustics, and Whisper Mode 2.0's AI-powered algorithms manage the CPU, GPU, system temperature, and fan speeds to deliver great acoustics at the best possible performance. Next,
I don't care about
we introduce
laptops.
Resizable Bar, which leverages the advanced capabilities of PCI Express to boost gaming performance. Games use GPU memory for textures, shaders, and geometry constantly updating as the player moves through the world. Today, only part of the GPU's memory can be accessed at any one time by the CPU, requiring many memory updates. With Resizable Bar, the game can access the entire GPU memory, allowing for multiple updates at the same time, improving performance. Finally, DLSS is a breakthrough for gaming laptops. It uses AI and RTX tensor cores to deliver up to 2x the performance in the same power. A GPU needs to calculate almost 4 million pixels for a single 1440p frame. DLSS requires only a fraction of the pixels,
No
which
closed
improves
caption.
efficiency and increases performance. It also delivers more battery life when you are gaming on the go.
Oh well.
Max-Q has reinvented the gaming laptop. 4 years ago, the fastest laptops in the world were powered by a GTX 1080, averaged 40 millimeters thick, and weighed over 9 pounds. After 4 years of innovation, Max-Q Gen 3 laptops are half the size, half the weight, and deliver up to 10 times the performance. More gamers are choosing to play on laptops.
Yeah, it's on 9 pounds. That's a heavy ass.
95% of the installed base
It's a heavy ass
below the
laptop.
performance of the latest consoles, it's time to introduce a new generation. The RTX 3060 laptop is faster than anything on the market today, including the $2,500
Damn, faster than a
RTX
PS5.
2080.
You notice they didn't put the Xbox in
Faster
there.
than the
Oops.
PlayStation 5 and delivers
Oops.
90 frames per second on the latest games at ultra
Oops.
settings 1080p. RTX
Hilarious.
3060 laptops start at just $999. Gamers know that 1440p displays with twice the pixels of 1080p provide the perfect mix of high fidelity graphics and great performance. Yet they are missing on laptops. For years, we've been working behind the scenes with display manufacturers and OEMs. Now, for the first time, 1440p displays will be widely available. Introducing the GeForce RTX 3070 laptop, a 1440p gaming beast. It's 50% faster than the RTX 2070 and delivers 90 frames per second with ultra settings at 1440p. RTX 3070 laptops start at $1299.
Shoot.
Finally,
Keep
the
that.
flagship GeForce RTX
Keep
3080.
that, boy.
With up to 16 gigabytes of G6 memory, it is the world's fastest laptop for gamers and creators. It delivers 100 frames per second with RTX on and starts at $1999.
Shit. 1999. You could build a desktop that's better than that.
The resulting
Wait, is that right?
popularity of high refresh rate laptops
I think so.
continues to grow,
I don't know.
doubling
Maybe
last
not.
year. I'm excited
Whatever.
to announce that over half of the new 30 series laptops will offer 240 hertz or higher refresh rates. With the performance of our GeForce RTX 3080 laptop GPU, gamers will be able to play at 240 frames per second across top titles like Overwatch, Rainbow Six, Valorant, and Fortnite.
I was like, what is that one? Valorant. The only one that doesn't have an actual name on it. It's a V.
Enabling them to play their absolute best.
Wow. The
From
freaking.
videos to photography to 3D animation, the creation of digital content is exploding. NVIDIA Studio is our accelerated platform.
It's good to know that the PC side still has their crazy fans too. It's not just consoles.
Photoshop, DaVinci Resolve, and Blender. And monthly studio drivers bring new
DaVinci
features,
Resolve.
fast
See?
performance, and
That's why I gotta get an NVIDIA.
Since the launch of Studio
GPU.
in 2019,
God
there
dog
have been
it.
over 100 purpose-built studio laptops and desktops from every
You're gonna end up getting a 3070 or something.
Architecture takes studio laptops to the next level. Rendering is up to 5 times faster than Pascal. Video editors can work with 8K raw footage, use AI to simplify workflows, and reduce encode times by up to 75%.
Dude, I'm about getting a 3080, man.
16 gigabytes of graphics
Not spending
memory
$700 on that shit.
across multiple apps at the same time. RTX accelerated AI will change the way creators work. For example, Adobe Photoshop recently introduced neural filters, which uses AI to quickly make complex edits to photographs.
Oh my gosh.
Adobe Premiere Pro Auto Reframe uses AI to convert landscape video to portrait while keeping the action front and center. In DaVinci Resolve 17, the new Magic Mask feature uses AI to speed up mask creation.
That's what I
and
need.
tracking.
That's exactly what I need.
NVIDIA Optics AI denoising in Blender cleans up noise
That
on
too.
the
See,
fly,
yeah, I gotta get an NVIDIA. I gotta get an NVIDIA GPU, man. They're doing all these things and all the things that I use. AMD's not doing it.
And NVIDIA Omniverse audio
So,
interface
I don't care about that though.
uses AI
I don't care about the
to
audio
animate
stuff.
unrated 3D characters
That's not what I'm
based
using that
solely
for.
on an audio source.
New nation, conceived in liberty,
Okay, maybe it's good.
dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal.
That's not bad.
Today, we're introducing over 70
Oops,
laptops from
I changed my
every
mind.
OEM.
God dug it.
Our biggest launch ever. These are the world's fastest laptops that give gamers and creators a huge variety to pick the right device for their needs. Available beginning January 26th, with prices starting at $999. Let's take a look at what they can do.
Yo, let me see what I could do. I'm gonna say, heaven not who, heaven, I don't have any words. I'm absurd. My verbs are missing. I'm just pissing up, off everybody, cause I'm the body. I don't carry a shotty, cause I'm not the guy. Maybe I can do it, may fly. Maybe I can do it on whoa when I die. When I fly. I never know, but that's it. I'm so tired right now. I think I need a nap. Think I need a grab. Think I need to slap somebody in the face through the internet. Cause I don't care. I will bet you I can. What you want to? How much you want to bet? Oh, that's Watch Dogs. I was like, what is that? That looks weird. That light direction thing didn't look right to me. Both times they did it.
The new standard, and the momentum continues to grow. With most of the installed base underpowered for the latest games.
So the 360 is $399. The 370 is $499. And the 380 is $699.
We're launching a new generation of RTX laptops, ready to play.
Yeah, I'm doing 370. I'm gonna do 370.
Thanks everyone for tuning in today, and as always, thanks to all of our fans for all their support. And before we go, we've got one more treat for you.
Oh boy, one more thing. Come on, so I gotta make that sound effect for a press button press. It's like whoosh. Oh, word, Flight Simulator. That's right, Microsoft baby. Ooh, look at that. That's a dope laptop. Look at all them controls on that laptop. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, it's the VR, probably. I think it's the VR one. That's dope, man. I ain't gonna lie. Flight Simulator is kind of hot, though. So relaxing. And the music doesn't help. I mean, doesn't hurt. Okay, maybe it's not VR. Why you got a mask on if you're alone? Because you would be alone if you got all that set up. It's not like you're going to have a party with a whole bunch of people sitting around watching you fly in a real simulator with 3 giant screens. First of all, he could have had the curved screens. Come on, son. You got all that giant, huge setup. You got square-ass screens. Come on, son. The curved screens, like 3 giant curved screens, it'd be crazy nice. They probably don't have the right refresh rate or something. I don't know what the deal is. Who knows? I see your wall outlets. Horrible. Horrible. They could have put a black curtain or something on the bottom of those monitors to make it all black. Come on, son. Took me out of the experience. That looks good, man. I saw they showed a picture of like real life versus Microsoft Flight Simulator. It was like a plane or something, like the side of an engine and stuff, like actually flying. I was like, yo. I had to look. I was like, wait, which one is the real one now? And then the Flight Simulator one actually looked better than real life, if that makes sense. Damn, RTX 3080 GPU laptop could run Flight Simulator like that. Damn, son. I'm not gonna get a laptop. I could build a PC for $1,000. Let's see, the 3070. What else? What else is on CES? Okay, let's look at CES. CES stream. I think we should watch this one. Yeah, let's watch this one. So wait, is there? Let me see something here. Shut up. Do they have an Engadget? Are they gonna show everything? Or are they gonna CNET? Is CNET the better one? I guess CNET might be the better one, right? How many people are watching on GameSpot? 2,000. CNET has 3,000. I'll give CNET.
About all the great acronyms and alphabet soup so far, but I will say that I was a little disappointed we didn't get a lot of information about a lot of new information.
Bring that down a little bit. But yeah, all right. So let's look at the price, right? So we got 3070 for $499, $500, right? 500. You figure CPU be 350, 400. So that's 900. Motherboard be about 150. What was that? 1050. RAM is about 100 to 200. Let's say 200. So that's 1250. Under 1300 bucks, I can get a super PC. I'm not including the power supply because I already have a power supply. But I mean, you can add another 50, so 1300 bucks for. I have a case. It's a really big old case, but it's still a case. It works. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I want. What am I doing? Let's look at this again. So Engadget is there talking stuff. CNET, is that what I just got off of, or I just went to Engadget? Let's go to Engadget and see what they're doing. Live stream is about. Oh, that's the beginning. Wait, what? Is this the first day?
I am back. Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Okay. What is that? That was yesterday, right? No, that's day 2. Huh. I'll make sure. Make sure we get all the good stuff. You know what I mean? Why doesn't CES have their own? Don't they have their own channel or no? Do it that way. Samsung and Gadget, Digital Trends. I guess they don't have their own. Where's the live ones? Give me the live. So we'll go back to CNET. I don't know, man. Oh, this is the wrong. This is the wrong. Whatchamacallit? Close that one and pop open this one. Where is it? Here it is. About chat. I had the wrong chat open. Cause I'm dumb. I'm a dummy. I'm a dumb, but there you go. All right. Anyway, I got in late because I went to the dentist this morning, so I missed the But I'm she said editing TikTok videos. Ouch. Sounds like a diss. Almost sounds like a diss. Almost sounds like editing TikTok videos is a bad thing. I don't know. I mean, the only reason to get one of those laptops is just the portability. So if you're traveling around the world, which nobody is right now, come on, son. That's why. If you're always on the move, you could bring your studio with you. But if you home, that's where you do your duck thizzle. You have a place where you work. You don't need a laptop. Unless you just don't like a big desktop. But come on, son. Come on, son. Ooh. Ooh. They went full screen, son.
Cloud gaming. And if the infrastructure, let's say 5
They went full screen on her ass when she said that.
You just have a decent Wi-Fi connection at a hotel. Or
Asus is next? Okay. I'm interested in Asus. I have a Asus graphics card.
Stadia or GeForce Now.
It's done me well. I'm gonna lie.
Or xCloud. Why would you not plug into those things?
She said xCloud. She didn't say PS Now.
I just don't know.
She said Stadia and xCloud.
Is not worth the return, if only because cloud gaming will be, I mean, it will be very prevalent
Yeah.
in 5 years.
5 years. 2 years.
That's my hot take.
2 years.
I agree.
She's way off.
Gaming PCs might
The
stay as
movement
small, not physically small, but there'll be a small sector.
the movement of
the market
technology is
because
faster than what
some
she's
people
talking
wanna
about.
be able to
You know what I mean?
have everything locally loaded. If you have no online access, you still have it.
She's way off.
And I definitely
But
love
over
the idea of
time, right? Over time, that
White guy cut him off.
percentage gets
White guy.
smaller.
Wait. And she's cutting out too.
I agree on that, but I don't know if there's going to be any weird deals. I mean, think about Google Stadia. Google's killing products, so who knows how long that should live. Other
That's
companies that
true.
have cloud
I
PCs
think
that may
Google's
have
gonna
this.
kill Stadia
Microsoft gets Xbox
sooner
Game
than
Pass
later.
Ultimate, so you can get all that stuff. But all that stuff is also determined with contracts, right?
But
so somebody loses the right
the cloud isn't that far off. Well, 5 years actually isn't bad actually. But as far as technology goes,
no, you can't use this game.
I'd say 3. I'll go a little bit more than half
That part is kind of taken care of.
because
I mean, that would take contracts.
like the speed of technology right now, the speed of the rigs, the speed of the graphics card CPU is going so far beyond
I just
what
like,
we thought, or not what we thought, but it's like accelerating at a rate that's like boom,
we're all
that
jazzed
the bottleneck is going to be internet speeds, data speeds and stuff. And
and it's like now,
if these companies don't get with it and everybody does fiber 1 gig at most, at least, then people are gonna move on. Freaking what's his name is doing freaking space internet. Elon Musk, Skylink or whatever it's called, Starlink, Skylink, whatever. Dude, it's fast as hell, faster than what we got.
So I just see this sort of the long
So.
game is that I don't know that there's a future there, but we'll see. I mean, I couldn't say. We're gonna take a short break.
Sorry,
We
no
will be back
RTX
in a few
380
minutes
Ti.
to talk about the not rollable but scrollable TCL display that the company showed off in their presentation yesterday. So let's roll that.
Oh.
And we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about it.
Yo, that music is banging. Oh, sorry.
We are thrilled to introduce the world's
Mini
first
LED.
6.7 inches AMOLED rollable display. And the world's first
17-inch
inches
printed.
OLED scroll
What the hell does that mean? Printed.
TCL CSOT. There is absolutely
Yo,
no doubt
TCL is
that
coming
AMOLED
up.
TVs will redefine the standards of portable devices. To begin with, let's check our AMOLED rollable display.
It sounded like he said omelet. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hungry as hell too, but I got fluoride on my teeth, so I gotta wait for it to bake or marinate or whatever it does. Alright. Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, I see what they're doing. So it's a phone? Damn, son, TC.
TCL CSOT's rollable AMOLED display, the font size can be extended from a 6.7 inches to a 7.8 inches with a simple tap of the finger. From a smartphone to a tablet,
I do not like
TCL's rollable
suit
AMOLED
with
display
sneaker
creates
combination.
a
I never liked it. Never will like it.
and adaptable
At least get some white shoes, be a pimp.
Now, let's take a look on something different.
Maybe he has feet problems. He
I'm
needs
proud to
sneakers.
present to you
Maybe the
world's
prescription
first
sneakers.
17 inches
You never know.
printed OLED
I ain't gonna
scroll.
hate though. Why is this reversed? This isn't. I'm thinking. Can't you tell? I think I should. Oh, that's fake. It's like, oh, that's fake.
The printed OLED scrolling display benefits from the world-leading injecting printing technology with 100% color gamut. The flexible OLED scrolling display can be widely applied on flexible TVs,
That's not what I wanted to do.
curved and foldable displays.
as well as transparent commercial display screens with the cost 20% lower than the most traditional display technology.
Waka chicka, waka chicka, waka chicka. Waka chicka, waka chicka, waka chicka. Waka chicka, waka chicka, waka chicka. Waka, waka, waka. Waka chicka, waka, waka chicka, waka chicka, wait, waka, waka, waka. Oh. 12 Kohler Booth Tour? Origin PC, okay. Interview Jason Banta, AMD, Mind Control Tech, Infinity Game Table, Verizon Key. When is the? I thought Sony is supposed to go today. What's the? Okay, I gotta look it up. All right, where's my? This music is killing me. Shut it. All right, so let's try to see the CES. CES 2021 schedule. Digital. There we go. Let's see what they got. All right. Today's Tuesday. Okay. So I missed that. Power of AI, COVID, State of the Union. Wait, why is this all? Oh, this is actual. This isn't like a stream or anything. All right, so this isn't what I need to see. This is not the right I'm still looking. What time is it? 12. Oh, see if they actually have. Here we go. Rules of contagion. New technologies accelerating education, privacy. So this is the actual CES talks and stuff. I can't. I mean, I wouldn't be able to look at these anyway because I guess you have to have like a pass or something to get in. Okay, this is not what I'm looking for. Let me do this and do this. All right, so we'll do stream schedules. That's the same thing up there. Okay, here we go. Right. We saw that. We saw. Oh, this is the new stuff. The Kohler stuff is coming up, which is going to be dumb. Origin PC. Neural input. That might be interesting. Maybe. Bridget will be back with Scott to demonstrate the Infinity tabletop that lets you play digital versions of board games like Monopoly. Okay. And that's it. Catch a replay of. I thought. Oh wait, there's more. No. I thought there was something at like 1 something. Huh. I gotta see what tomorrow is gonna be. So. Ooh, flying car, dude. So I'm gonna see tomorrow. Oh, they're not gonna give us tomorrow. I swear there was a freaking there was a list of all the kind of cool stuff. Well, I mean, there was a Sony. I think Microsoft goes tomorrow or Thursday. I'm not sure. I think Sony might go tomorrow. And I heard about an Indiana Jones game that Bethesda's making, I think, or something. I was like, what? I gotta look that up. Bethesda. Did I spell that right? Indiana Jones game. The first Bethesda is making an Indiana Jones game. Let's look at that. All right, from the studio behind Wolfenstein. Okay. Bethesda's next project is a big surprise. Today, the publisher teased a new Indiana Jones game. While we don't know anything about the title just yet, the announcement was simply a brief teaser video. It's being developed by Machine Games, the same studio that produced Wolfenstein franchise. Bethesda's boss Todd Howard will serve as executive producer. The title's being made under the new Lucasfilm Games label. What? Which was announced yesterday as part of a new refocus on games from Disney and Lucasfilm. Okay, hold up. We don't even care about CNET right now. We're gonna just mute that. We're gonna make that smaller because no one care. So hold up. All right. So remember, Xbox is acquiring Bethesda. Lucasfilm Games label, a new label, the title is being made under the new Lucasfilm Games label as part of a renewed focus on games from Disney and Lucasfilm. Okay. While details are slim, Disney says that the game will tell a wholly original standalone tale set at the height of the career of the famed adventurer. The teaser video hints that the game will take place in Rome. No word yet on the game release platform, blah, blah, blah. Dude, all right, let's play this. Okay, that's whack. It's not even like, it doesn't even look like it's like 3D. It looks like it's all like a picture. Yeah, it's not even, hold on, let me see something. Pause. Twitter videos. All right, that's it. I'm done. Take too long. You're taking too long, buddy. All right. I'm gonna have to tweet that. I'm gonna have to tweet that right now. I had to retweet that right now. Da 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 da. I wanna talk the flames. TikTok talk. So that's kind of cool, huh? We got some Indiana Jones there. Huh. So Lucasfilm Games, which means that they're gonna have games based off of their movie franchises, not necessarily a one-to-one or games based off, like I just said. And if Bethesda, which the deal is going to be probably made in the next month or so, that's a first party game. If Machine Games is making it, that's a first party game. Now, I know Microsoft's been quiet for a minute, right? After, I guess, everything or whatever. But, well, not everything, but they've just been quiet, letting stuff happen. But, like stuff like this, like, it's getting people excited. It getting me excited for video games. Like, oh, snap. What? That might be, oh, okay. Instead of, Ratchet and Clank. Wow, that's great. Or Astro's Playroom. Oh, the controller rumbles real good. Come on, son. That's not a game. If you saw that game, and then you saw like Indiana Jones first. Come on, son. I'm not playing no kitty robot game first before Indiana Jones. I don't care how the controller rumbles. You know, so whatever. But yeah, that's freaking interesting as hell. I just don't. Why? Okay. Freaking toilets. Why are we caring about toilets though? I wanted. Oh shoot! I should have seen what they were saying about the Indiana Jones. The Indiana Jones. Let's see what the there's no chat. Oh, there's chat. I wonder if Indiana Jones will be scared of Slither. I don't understand. Sony has Uncharted. Microsoft, fine. I'll do it myself. Sony Pony's finna port beg this game to be for Xbox to release it on PlayStation. That's what's been happening. Ever since the Microsoft or Xbox announced the acquirement of Bethesda ZeniMax, they be like, no man, they can't be exclusive. I'm like, what are you talking about? Y'all started this, man. Come on, son. It's all fair in war. This is console wars. You want to brag about exclusives? Guess what? Microsoft is pulling in some exclusives. Don't be sad. Just buy an Xbox or get a PC. Don't matter where you play it. Just play it, baby. Just buy that Game Pass sub. That's all they want. Look at that. Microsoft has no exclusives. Well, guess what? Indiana Jones about to be another one. Add it to the list, baby. You know what I mean? I think this MS doesn't own ZeniMax yet, so this is their deal, and this game will be multiplayer similar to the other DC. I don't know about that. They could have made the deal with Disney already and say, yo, it's going to be exclusive. We got our friends to make it. Because, listen, just because Microsoft doesn't own ZeniMax and Machine Games and all that stuff yet, doesn't mean they can't do an exclusive deal for their console. How you think the first Spider-Man was? Sony didn't own Insomniac Games before Spider-Man. They made Spider-Man first, then they bought them afterwards. And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? So, same thing here. And Microsoft has the money to pay for exclusives. So, yeah, that's exclusive. I'm sorry. That's an exclusive. I would say the only roadblock would be if Disney said, nah, son, it's going on everything. But I'll be like, yeah, come on, let us. How about a 2-year exclusive? Imagine Lara Croft, Indiana Jones, and Nathan Drake. 2 molesters, oh boy. But that's the game coming out in 2029, the earliest. Ha 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 ha. Sony, we have a great Indiana Jones simulator. Microsoft, that's cute. We have Indiana Jones. Naughty Dog greater than Bethesda. Why are you comparing a critically acclaimed series to a teaser trailer? John Murray, yeah. Oh, yeah, but it's easy if you make like 2 games in one generation, like Naughty Dog. Bethesda's pumping out, let's say, 10 games in a generation. That's okay. Machine Games is making it, you fools, not Bethesda. You dummies. People don't know how to read. It says it literally on the typewriter when he scrolls over. Oh, hello. 14 minutes of that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's see what these toilets are doing, huh? Let's see how these toilets are being flushed. Ooh, that's a bathtub, though. All right, I'm interested. I'm always interested in a good bathtub. Not really. Oh. You know what's... That would make no sense. You're dumb. You're dumb. That's how they all work. You put a filter in it and you filter out the scabs and stuff that comes off your body. That scab water. This fool's a fool. $7,000. How much is it?
So again, there's 4 different elements to the experience.
Uh-huh.
The freestanding bath.
You know it's a lot because he ain't say the price yet.
Start at $6,000 for the consumer. That's the freestanding bath. And that complements
$6,000.
our existing portfolio of freestanding baths with very nice
Okay, so
design
what
as
else
well as
though?
price point. As you go up the experience, you
Uh-huh.
can imagine the price also continues.
Yeah.
And this Infinity Overflow experience where you see this complete combination of products will be just under $16,000.
Get the
Again, that
Nah,
complements
B.
well in terms of our entire
Infinity Overflow is dumb anyway. It's just for aesthetics. You get in there, the water splash all over the place. 16 grand, I could buy me a car. I could buy me the Trailblazer SS. Be like, put that freaking LS motor in it. I think it has one in there already.
imagine the experiences we're delivering. Truly a
Out of your mind. This is the rich people. This is the rich people portion of the show, where all the rich people be like, "Oh yes, dear, do you want that bathtub? Hi, Bridget. Do you want that bathtub? It's only $6 grand. A paltry, a smidgen of our monies. Tell Jeeves to give us his wallet. I'm sure he has 16 grand in there."
for CES 2021. Of course, we have the other products on display throughout the space as well. We showed you Moxie, we showed you DTV.
Yo, turn this fool off. It's a round tub. It's not even like a real tub. It's like a half a tub. It looked like a bowl. It looked like a pot. It's like, I imagine a witch on the other side stirring it up like, "Eh." If the water was green and the tub was black.
We'll snake back that way.
Although I do kind of like it. I don't know why. You just be sitting in it. You can't lay down in it. You gotta sit in the tub. But that's fine.
Underneath the cabinet,
Yo, what's up with your lighting, man?
Kohler Ho Home water monitor, and it's really
Ho ho. He said ho 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 ho.
sensate and are connected and touchless.
Smart cabinet. What does that mean?
Again, we're talking about our products consume water throughout the home. We feel it's important to give consumers the insight into where and how much water they're using.
So this presenter is lame. He messed up the presentation of the presenter. He's obviously not the target consumer.
That
Customer.
product actually mounts just to the back wall. It gets plugged in and gets mounted in line with the hot and cold device. That gives consumers the ability to track water usage at a top level throughout the entire home, as well as down to the specific fixture. So how much water you're
Oh my gosh! So it's a smart sink.
Sorry, so that's one device that you could install under your kitchen sink and it would monitor everything from every fixture?
It tracks your entire home water usage, every fixture.
Wait, how?
Again, it could be your washing machine, it could be your dishwasher, it could be your shower, it could be your toilet. Every fixture throughout the home gets tracked. You're able to see that information again at a top level, how much water you're using throughout the entire space, as well as down to the specific fixture.
And is that
Wait,
DIY? Would I be able to install?
I don't understand how that works.
Absolutely, completely DIY, and that's one of the beauties of the product.
How much is that? $29,000.
You probably have a plug there for your garbage disposal, and then it gets mounted in line with the hot and cold line running into your kitchen faucet. Then you plug it in, you connect it to your app, and you're set up and ready to go, and it starts tracking water usage throughout the entire home. There's a more professional version that gets actually mounted in line with your water main, and that one
That's
activates a shut-off valve.
that's what I'm talking about.
It's a catastrophic leak.
That makes sense.
Shut off the water to your home. That's definitely a professional installation. Again, what I showed you underneath the cabinet, that's a DIY installation for the consumer.
Yeah, I don't understand how you can track the whole house from one faucet.
DIY one is about $300.
300.
And then how much is the Pro?
12,000.
Just over 500.
Oh, that's not bad either.
Have that automatic shut-off valve incorporated as well.
But I don't get it.
I'm a little jealous. That bathtub looks like, I mean, we could all use some relaxation right now, and I would definitely.
This guy, man, I don't know, man. But smart cabinets, smart sinks. Is it necessary? I mean, for us, we have a well, so no, not really. We don't need to. We don't need to monitor our water usage unless we just want to know. Our well's not running dry anytime soon, I don't think. So we're good. It's just about the power usage of the pump for the well. So that's where we're at because we got a well. So we don't need that. Garbage.
Well, thank you very much for showing me around.
Garbage.
I appreciate you guys bringing CES to you and having this full tour.
He's happy and stuff. I like him, but his camera sucks.
Thanks for watching. Please
That's all better.
to CNET for much more from CES.
Oh, look. Jeff Baccalar. Jeff Blackalar. I like him. I like his voice, too. You can talk now, Jeff. He's just watching. Oh, Jeff Bacculars. Jeffrey. Okay, man. This music is... he said, bye, Jeff. I guess he's probably running a show. That's why. That would make sense. Yeah, so we will have to wait for whatever else pops on. And I can't even drink anything because of stupid fluoride. So I gotta like have fluoride bits in my mouth forever and ever. For 1,000 years, she said. Actually, she didn't even tell me how long. I think it's like 2 hours. But I'll wait till like 3. Can I wait until like 3? And get me a snack. But my plan for the studio is coming along. I reconfigured my desk here. I have a desk here. I built the desk. It's about, I don't know, it's about 6.5 feet wide. Long. And I shortened it. It was about 3 feet wide, and I cut off about a foot. Because my space here is small. I got no space. So I cut off about a foot. There's Jeffrey. And turn him up.
My name is Jeff Baccalar. I'm joining you from the great state of New Jersey.
Boo.
You know, gaming doesn't always have the biggest footprint here at CES, but we do have some of the industry's top names always bringing along something very special to show off. This year is no different. Our friends at Origin PC are here joining us and to talk about the new high-performance laptops coming right off the heels of that NVIDIA press conference.
Boo.
I'm joined today by my good friend, Kevin Wazalewski.
Wazalewski.
CEO of Origin PC.
Wow, his
Kevin,
background's
it's
like,
great to see you,
what?
my friend. Thank you for joining us.
Hey Jeff, it's
That's
great
a
to see you.
lot of
Great to be on the
games.
stream. Hello,
Holy
everybody.
jeez.
It's not our usual, CNET live stage at CES, but I'm digging this. I'm
Man,
really
that's a
digging
lot
it.
of freaking...
And we can connect with each other and
Wow.
up close and personal. And yeah, would you like me to go right into these laptops?
I guess that's a
Yeah,
green
well,
screen.
The timing
Yeah.
could not be any better. NVIDIA just wrapped up their press conference.
I guess it's green
Perfectly
screen.
parlays into the new laptop announcements you guys have for us today. Take it away. Tell us about it.
Yeah, man, I'm so excited. This timing could not be better. We literally just launched these laptops on our website. So
I know.
we have 2 brand new laptops.
Yeah.
Minutes ago, just launched. NVIDIA minutes ago just announced.
Oh,
to the world.
I'm scratching my
And
thigh.
This is
My
our
inner
Evo
my
15
inner
laptop.
thigh.
Our new super thin and light updated version of our 15-inch laptop.
Hey, somebody wants... Hey, Origin, you want to send me a laptop? I'll talk good about it.
This is a super thin and light.
I like your logo.
And that's just a quick view of
You
it.
can send me any... I don't care what it is.
Gritty and the details.
It's better than what I got.
The highlight of all of this, of these new laptop launches, is that we now have NVIDIA GeForce RTX 30 series in these thin and light laptops.
That'll work. That'll work.
Up to
Come on.
NVIDIA GeForce
Send it to me.
RTX 30
Sponsor me.
An insane 16 gigabytes of GDDR6 RAM. So we have the 3080 version and also a 3070 version. So before we go into all the other
3070. I might have to get a 3070.
As you all know, RTX 30 series is second gen ray tracing cores,
Yeah.
third gen tensor cores. It's just the most amazing GPU technology that's out there today.
Yeah.
And it's now available on laptops.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta ask you, Kevin. I know you're not the one, building and putting these things together, but like, dude, I feel like we need to take a second and appreciate how insane it is just from a practicality point of view of how much real estate you're only afforded inside of a laptop, and cramming in an RTX 3080 with the 16 gigs. It kind of doesn't make any sense. Can you speak a little bit to the sort of engineering marvel that getting laptops as thin as the ones you just showed off contain that much horsepower?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
One of the words that comes to mind is just magic. It's literally magic.
I bet you those things run so hot and loud.
We're talking about
We'll see.
less than 4.5 pounds in weight and less than drive the latest games.
Dude.
Ray tracing, ultra. We have option.
Nah, I mean they're efficient, but they gotta be hot. Gotta be hot and loud. Guys, the price starts at $19.42. Just check the site. he put a crying sad face. Yeah, it's too expensive. I'm definitely looking into building a PC. I already told you the story of my dumbassedness, but Bridget was the beneficiary, not the beneficiary. She was the benefitor of my dumbassedness, and I'm glad. That's good stuff. Good stuff. It's good when you mess up and it all turns out actually better than the mess up would seem. You know, like Fade or something. 4-inch laptop. Hold on. 4 inches. I don't know about 4 inches. That's 4 inches. That's 4 inches. Come on, son. Ain't a laptop. My laptop is 1.25 inches. And that's old. So I gotta hook up my music computer today. Get all my systems working, and then I can add the little stuff. I was yeah.
Gamers used to have to choose between I want to go desktop and have the best overall performance, the best looking, the best frames per second, 4K, etc., or I want to go laptop and kind of sacrifice one of those things. That used to be the scenario. The scenario today is that you can actually choose either one, and you're not sacrificing anything.
Wow, look at the one on the left. You saw like the moiring of the screen, and the one on the right was like clear.
It's actually hard for me to answer that question.
So I don't even know if that was maybe just an angle thing.
Go with the desktop. If you want some portability, go with a laptop, and you're going to sacrifice something. But now I kind of say, well,
yeah, this is a focus. They have whoever's shooting this has
especially with the Thunderbolt 3 port.
I guess the shutter speed is off because you can see the LEDs are. You see them like pulsing. That means the shutter speed doesn't match the refresh, the cycle rate of the LEDs. I had a problem with that in some footage I did one time. I was like, oh no, why is the light doing that? It's because the shutter speed was off.
Yeah, I've actually had a lot of conversations about that, especially last year with everyone being home so much. For people who wanted that solution of bringing their gaming experience from room to room, from TV to TV. There obviously are solutions in place where you can stream stuff from one room to the other. But when you introduce that portability, bringing that around with you within your home and not having to stream something over the network, it just makes that much more sense. So just a really kind of impressive option for people to seek out and take advantage of.
Oh, what's up, legend? How you doing? Aloha. I hope everything's doing good with you this afternoon. Well, actually, it's morning for you, right? Yeah, good morning. What is it, like 10 o'clock? 10? 9 o'clock? 10 o'clock? But yeah, I was trying to check out the CES. I got in a little late, but it's all good. This PC stuff is always a little less exciting than the console stuff, but I like to look at it because some of the things that happen in the PC space bleed over to what we eventually get. And vice versa, but for the most part, they usually do it in the PC space first and then, go the other way. But I think this generation was different because like the PS5 and the Xbox, they went SSD with super fast speeds. So that was like the one thing that's kind of, that was a trend going on. But I think now, like a lot of OEMs, like the computer I just bought, which ended up I given to Bridget, SSD. There's no HH, no hard drives, just SSD straight up NVMe M.2. I was like, okay. So, and she likes it. So. Oh, they're talking about the LSS. I gotta listen.
A lot of people
get a taste of that super high-end fidelity when maybe, they're not, when they're not able to buy the latest and greatest graphics card that just comes out. That sort of technology has been able to like leapfrog people maybe a generation or two with some really impressive AI and sort of architecture. What besides all that stuff are you able to kind of squeeze out of what you're getting with now that there's 30 series cards in laptops? What are the other sort of added benefits to having that under the hood?
Well, I mean, I have to go, I don't want to go too much into performance and speeds and feeds and all that stuff, and that's all that information will be out there soon.
Yeah, VR is kind of being get left, but I can't even talk. VR seems like it's not as what it was, not as important as the allure is kind of fading away. And they're just bragging about their stuff now. I'm like, this is kind of like this isn't too interesting because they're just like, yeah, we had high performance laptops with 30,000 series graphics cards in it, and then they just, yeah, look at the graphics so good. I'm like, okay, we don't care. But VR now, nobody cares about that too much. I mean, Half-Life Alex was the last thing, and I think Medal of Honor. Who's making that game? I forget. I think I totally forgot who's making that game. The Ryzen 5000 series. I'll probably end up getting a Ryzen 7 3800, 37. I gotta look at the prices though. I don't want to spend over $400 for a freaking CPU. So the Ryzen 7 3700X right now is $325, and I'm like, if I could go $299 for a CPU, then I might have to do that. That sounds like, because I want at least 8 cores. I mean, 1224 would be nice, but those are up in price. So, and I don't mind. I don't have to get the latest gen. I could get like a couple gens back as long as it's like comparable.
Jumps in the short amount of time that we're experiencing.
That's what I was talking about before.
I want to pivot real quick and talk a little bit about, kind of 2020 and what kind of year that was for Origin PC, and what, what you sort of saw firsthand as something that, impacted your business. What did you see from what 2020 really meant to people who play video games?
I mean, just like everyone else out there, we had to make changes. We had to pivot quickly. First and foremost, mind the safety and the health of everyone, family, coworkers, etc. So obviously we have people working from home, so we had to quickly switch to our
Okay. Yeah. But like I was saying before, the technology is moving. He just said it. Jeff Beckler just said it. The technology is advancing at a pace on AMD side. Not Nvidia is doing their thing, but they're at their own pace. But AMD is like, boom, they're on Ryzen 3 and Zen 3 and all that stuff, and they're like, yo, this is gonna be way, way, way faster than Ryzen 2 stuff. And I'm like, yo, it just came out. And they're like, yeah, next year, boy. I'm like, okay. So that's why I'm saying, look at what's happening especially on the AMD side for console stuff, because boom, that's what's the next consoles is gonna be. Ryzen 3, Zen 3. It's gonna be crazy. They're gonna be crazy fast and powerful. And that's why I think the next PlayStation, it might be they might skip PlayStation 5 Pro and just go straight for PlayStation 6. For real. I'm serious. Because if they do a PlayStation 5 Pro and they change it to a Ryzen 3 and Zen 3 and all that stuff, nope. RDNA 3, all that, nah, don't do it. Because that's literally a new PlayStation. Instead of it being like just a little bit better than a better PlayStation 5, it's like boom. And then they might have to change their APIs for their to build their games, and then they're back to square one. So I don't think they'll do that. They want to make a Pro that's going to be at least the same price, cut costs, but put some same thing they did with the PlayStation 4. I think they could do that. But I think Xbox might go for another iteration, like more powerful.
was sort of surprised by? Is there something that you can kind of put your finger on and that's maybe giving you a little bit of hope? Just the gaming community coming together and still connecting, and you never know what game is going to take off and what technology is going to take off. Like Among Us is a perfect example.
Among Us.
That Among Us would have been the number one game.
2-year-old game.
Of the year.
Among Us.
How much of that is tied to COVID, we don't know. But obviously, a lot of people are at home playing games.
No, it was who? Which streamer was it? Was it? It wasn't Ninja. I forgot who it was. It might have been Ninja. It was the streamer that made that game popular, man. And all these fools fighting streamers, Nintendo especially.
Those type of games have really taken off, and I think there's going to be more games in that realm. Obviously, Discord, record numbers, YouTube record numbers, Twitch record numbers. So
Discord.
It's just amazing to see how things pivoted and how gamers are still wanting to.
I'm hungry now.
Interact with each other.
Yo, Legend, you got some new pictures of meats on your on your gram? I'm gonna vicariously live through your photos. Let's see. See what you got.
Absolutely. So OriginPC.com, these laptops are available now. There is a lead time because we're going to custom build it to order. All of our laptops, desktops come with HD UV printing, so you can actually print anything you want on the A panel of the laptop, or we can laser etch it, or we can paint it. So yeah, you can go to our website now, customize your product to your heart's content, and then we'll deliver it in 2 or 3 weeks.
Excellent. Kevin, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Guys, don't forget to interact with us on our social channels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. That always goes a long way. And of course, you can reach out to me personally on Twitter. I'm at Jeff Bakalar. Don't go anywhere because we have a ton of more CES coverage coming your way. In just a sec, we'll take another look at some of the cool products at CES this year. And after that, we'll sit down with AMD VP and GM Jason Banta. Stay with us.
AMD's is the Banta guy. What is that, though?
Traditionally, a company you would associate with CES, the world's largest technology show.
Oi!
Until last year, when the
I
company
like
had
her accent.
a giant booth that was really the talk of the show,
hell?
featuring an AI sprayer. And it was
They got cameras and stuff on there.
Really, everybody wanted to try this thing out. But with CES
Dude, you know
2021,
do you know how many? Do you know
what a
how
company
expensive those freaking tractors are?
experience into
Ridiculous.
So I'm talking right now to Julian Sanchez from.
Okay, I don't care. I can't. I think we're gonna continue to clean my studio, which is where I'm at right here. I got to rewire my Planet Fat and my Roland, so I can use it for musics. I haven't even tested to see if my music computer works anymore. I mean, because I was like throwing stuff around, pling tank. I should have resurfaced my desk. I didn't though, but I can if I wanted to by hand. I could do that real quick. Just move the stuff back or something. But whatever, that's an easy fix if I wanted to do that. Oh boy, I'm sorry. Oh look, he's got toys. Yo, I like that truck. I like the one with the track wheels though. Yo, if I was a little kid and Pops got me a little tractor, but it had the little track wheels, I'd be like, oh hell yeah! I'd put my little G.I. Joe in there, you know. Remember the music that G.I. Joe had? It was like the action music, and it was on the same on Transformers. They used the same music. It was like that was my jam. One of the early musics that infiltrated my brain and be like, I kind of like music like that. I mean, you hear music on a song on the radio, be like, yeah, everybody likes the song. I like it too, cause I'm a sheeple. But I never heard nobody saying, yo, the action music on G.I. Joe and Transformers is hot, son. Never. And the G.I. Joe movie, G.I. Joe the movie, I think it came out in '87. That intro song was so cool. It was goofy because it was G.I. Joe, but it was cool because halfway through the intro, the attack on the Statue of Liberty by Cobra, the animation started getting good. I was like, uh-oh, animation is good now. Because the first part was like, yo, who drew this? This is hot garbage. I mean, you could take one frame and be like, oh, that's pretty good. But when you see it moving, it's like, oh no. Y'all got the interns. Y'all got the students to do this part. But when was it? I think it was just before the second verse. I think it was when Snake Eyes jumped out and he grabbed one of those pods and flipped it, and the dude fell out and he grabbed it and hijacked it. I think that's when it happened. I was like, oh. And then I think it was Roadblock. I know Shipwreck was in it, but I think it was Roadblock. I'm not too sure. He grabbed onto one of those one of the red flying things, and he's saying, and he used his pick, say, kapoosh. No, I think it was Roadblock. I don't remember like the ancillary characters. I mean, Duke, of course, Scarlet, Lady Jane. I just totally forgot who the other guy was. Who was my favorite? The with the beret dude. What's his name? Flint? I think his name was Flint. Anyway, yeah, G.I. Joe was interesting. I didn't actually like it. I mean, I like Transformers better, but like going back and watching it, nah. And it's a shame that they made a G.I. Joe game like recently, and it was like hot garbage. I'm like, what are you doing, man? I mean, you have the opportunity to take this IP and make it hotness. I mean, it did an okay job with Transformers over the years, but come on, G.I. Joe, it's so easy to make G.I. Joe a good game. Just look at Call of Duty, right? Look at COD, and then instead of having bullets and blood, have lasers, no blood, and robots and Cobra guys. Cobra Commander there once in a while, running away. He always gets away. He always runs away. You're never gonna get him. You might defeat Destro. He probably get away too. You could defeat Baroness and then put her in GI jail, wherever that is. I don't know. Come on, it's so easy. And just be like, and put those sound effects in it. Come on, son. It's almost like Star Wars in that respect, that GI Joe has a sound to it. When you hear the GI Joe lasers, you be like, oh. That's G.I. Joe right there. Yo, Joe. And maybe if you press your special and yo, Joe, and you're invincible for 10 seconds or something, or you get, extra, grenades or something. And when you throw a grenade and it explodes next to somebody, they just fly up in the air and they bounce back down. It's cartoon world. So, we're not talking about dismemberment and stuff, but it's G.I. Joe. It's so... the fiction is there. It's like the template is there. Years and years and years, decades of G.I. Joe. You can do it. I'm telling you, man. Let Naughty Dog make a G.I. Joe game. See how that happens. See how that works out. Because all these games that are coming out that are licensed, like Captain America, Iron Man, The Avengers was the closest thing that was kind of okay, but hot garbage. But that's a comic. That's comic. I'm talking about cartoon. I'm talking G.I. Joe Transformers. Transformers, like I said, pretty good. But G.I. Joe, they haven't done it yet. It's a shame. Because Snake Eyes versus Storm Shadow, that is like the greatest rivalry in imaginary cartoon childhood history. Snake Eyes versus Storm Shadow, son. That's a whole game in itself. That was basically what the first G.I. Joe movie was, basically. Snake Eyes versus Storm Shadow. They even did a flashback backstory, like, oh, Snake Eyes was a mute kid. And Storm Shadow blind? I don't even remember. But, and they were like little kids growing up. They were brothers, basically. They weren't brothers, but they were basically brothers growing up together, blah, blah, blah. And something happened. I don't know what happened. I totally forgot. I barely remember that movie. But man, come on. Even and think about that movie is like Scarlet, the actress who played Scarlet, the actor who played Scarlet was gonna play Wonder Woman in the live action TV series before that got canceled. And I don't dislike her, but it's just like I don't know. It feels like they haven't quite like Magic Mike. He was a pretty good Duke. Spoilers, but they killed him in the second movie. Like, ran away. I'm like, what the house? How you gonna kill Duke like that, though? I mean, they didn't even kill him in the movie. I mean, I think he was supposed to die in the animated movie, but they went around that and he just went into a coma. It was so weird. But yeah, I mean, Snake Eyes was good because that was Ray Park, and you know he didn't have to talk, so that was cool. That was cool, and he was Ninja Man. He was good anyway. I think he was probably the best part about that movie. I mean, yeah, movies. Him versus Storm Shadow, that was dope. Baroness, barely remember. You know, she could have been super dope fly, but I don't think she even had that accent wherever she was from. Destro, yeah, he's barely in it. You know, he was a regular human before. It was like the origin story of Destro. I was like, I don't care about that. Show me Chrome Dome. Cobra Commander, I was like, oh boy, Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Cobra Commander. And that whole backstory, I was like, I don't know, man. Man, y'all should have just went from G.I. Joe being G.I. Joe, Cobra being Cobra. We don't need no backstories. Just do some Weather Dominator stuff. I don't know, do something. I think they did that in the second one. I don't remember. But, yeah, man, come on. It's a cartoon. Just make a cartoon. That's all. So, 1:30, we got AMD. All right, cool. I think I'm going to, I guess I got to turn this goofy music up a little bit. On when the roll, when everybody low, everybody low, everybody just low, everybody get that AMD because you want to see my big PP. I didn't mean that. I meant SG. My big SG? That doesn't make sense. I was gonna go and run and get a drink, but I can't. Till I get all this fluoride over my teeth. She was painting it on. I was like, I mean, I understand. You're like, it's filling in the holes, and it's like, you know, it's like happy cement for your teeth. But I was like, everybody want to just buy a bow. Everybody want to Mind controlled tech. Okay. That's different. That's different from mind control tech. Wow, that was in CES. That goofy car. I forgot what that car's called. I've seen that on like Jay Leno's garage or whatever. And 81 video cameras. Look how big they are. Now we have this, which is like so much easier, so much better. Isn't that crazy? Technology. Look at that Atari. Big ass screen. Like, look at the technology. Look at how I can type letters on the screen. And television. I didn't know they had a freaking computer. Or is that just a dev kit? I have no idea. Commodore 64 was also revealed for the first time at the Winter Show. How come they don't have winter? Oh, it is a winter show. I'm dumb. And the show attendees also got their fill of stereo gear. Oh, snap. That reminds me, I gotta fix my turntable. And big screen TVs. Actually, I gotta get a needle for it. My needle is like 1,000 years old. It'll probably mess up my LPs, yo. It's funny because Stanton, they make cartridges for record players. I think they're still in business. I looked them up the other day. I was like, oh snap, I can just get one. I don't need a fancy DJ. I just need a regular standard Stanton. Let me see how much they are. I mean, the prices might have gone up. This record player placement. There they go. $7. That's it. $20. I like this. I might get the whole thing. Yeah, that's basically the same thing. It's the same. It's like a universal kind of connector. You just plug the whole thing in. That might be the move. But I like they used to have one that looks cheap as hell, but it's probably the same. They used to have the ones that you see on the one that DJs use, which is basically like this, but it's let me go for images. But it's like a lot. Let me see if they have a picture of them. I don't see them. There it is. There it is. These are like the DJ joints right there. That's cool. That's nice. Yeah, you know, if I got some extra cash, maybe I'll get one of those. But for now, I'm gonna just get a regular Okie Doke. I have a Technique, so I think I'm gonna get that. No, not a Technique. I have a I totally forgot. Jesus, it's a 1200 SP12. I don't know, whatever. There he is. He has guitars. That's all they're gonna do is just talk. How long is this? How long is this part? And his audio sucks, so we're gonna mute that. We're gonna mute it almost all the way. I hate it when audio sucks. I mean, I'm not an audiophile, but we've been in this thing for a year. If you can't figure out your audio by now, come on. This microphone that I'm using right here is, I want to say, is probably 20 years old. I'm not like, oh, I like the old technology. It feels warm. It's like, no, it works. Sounds good. Why would I buy something new? I did buy a newer one. It's over there. It's an instrument and a cardioid microphone, 2 separate microphones in one. It was pretty cheap. I was like, oh, let me get that. And I plugged it in, boom, 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 and it works. Not as good as this one. Not as good as this old faithful. I mean, this thing has a dent in the screen, and it's like, oh, man, I took it apart a couple of times. Yeah, but it's still good, man. His frame rate seems a little low, too. It's just ridiculing.
Taking that, to the next level with Ryzen 5000, disrupting that space.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Was a big part of this announcement. So, normally we have to.
He's probably using an iPad or something, or a Mac. Mac has the worst webcams. They put all the good cameras in their phones. I'm just saying. They're like, laptops? Nobody's. And then the pandemic's like, shoot, we should have put better cameras on our laptops. Because you notice, there's mad people with hot garbage footage, right? Mad people with just horrible. All them fools got Macs. And they're like, yeah, we got a Mac. Look at how, why does it look so ugly? Saying. Get a freaking webcam. A real webcam. Please, these people are so, it's like, oh, I need to upgrade. I only have a Ryzen 9 3900. I'm like, I'm struggling over here with an i5 6400. It's like, barely working. But I squeezed the most out of that bad boy. But actually, what I'm looking at is that 3070 though. Maybe I get that first, and then get everything else afterwards. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about this. Anyway, I got nothing else, and I gotta do stuff. So I'll probably be back tomorrow. I gotta let's try to find that actual the actual CES schedule. I want the CES schedule. When is Sony at CES 2021? Let's see. Is this Sony's Air P drone? Who cares about drones? Innovation done hear it all from board at work and board. I had an exclusive CES interview discuss technology trade under Biden administration. Oh boy. Welcome to the that's AMD. Watch everything. Oh, I guess that happened yesterday. It was the watch everything Sony just revealed at CES. 16 minutes. 16 well 17 minutes almost. Um mm, 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 mm. See a lot about this drone. I don't think people care about the drone. It's just a drone. So let's do Microsoft. Microsoft server. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted to say. I think this is what I looked up before. All right, so that was yesterday. Today's the 12th. Yeah. AMD, Nvidia, Intel, Sony is at 145. Okay. Sony's at 145. Okay. And tomorrow morning at 9, Microsoft. All right. All right. All right. So we're here. We're here. We got, less than 10 minutes. Good. I'm glad I didn't just bounce already. So 9. Okay, cool. Sony's next, basically. So we'll see what they got to say. Hopefully it ain't gonna be shaking my head, facing the palm and all the good stuff. Hopefully they do they thug thistle and make good, better stuff. Or just, don't mess up. But I'm definitely pleased with my progress of how I'm redoing my studio real quick, but not 100%, but I got some painting to do and just wanted to get the layout right, clean up the wires, extra stuff, and anything I don't need in here, it's out. But yeah, see what they talk about.
To those folks to solve those big problems.
That's awesome. So one of the partnerships that you mentioned, I'm hoping that you may be able to go in a little more depth and speak to this one particular partnership is ILM and AMD are working together. I know that if as I have talked about earlier today, if anybody who's watched The Mandalorian knows that most of that show is shot in a large scale LED set called The Volume. And I'm really curious how that partnership came to be, and also what plans are you able
Mandalorian's overrated. Man, go kick rocks, fool. Mandalorian is dope.
Partnership. I mean, and I'll try to avoid any Mandalorian spoilers during my response. The ILM partnership that is
What's the partnership? What are they doing? What's the?
I think it's a great example of what we're doing with our partners. You look at the heritage of a development house like ILM, obviously the Star Wars heritage is phenomenal. We partnered with that
Ooh,
team.
look at that.
Both our Epic solutions.
Oh man,
our,
so good.
Solutions on,
See the direction of that. Even this part is pretty good.
Being able to
But
render and develop,
yeah, he messed up.
Experiences, richer visuals. Not being able to to tell the difference between visual effects and reality is what we're looking to enable them to do for their audiences. And so it's really a great testament to what we're able to enable with that
compute. You talk about the volume.
I think what
I won't
they're
go too
just
much
gonna
into
give
that,
them
but
computers, or they have a
about
deal with them to make
constant
computers and workstations for them.
it's just
That's
global.
all I got from that.
But
I mean,
being able to enable something that just even for the actors
he's talking
that
so vaguely.
involved in the production, the blending of visual, virtual, and real, it just it makes it that much more immersive for somebody who's tuning into the Mandalorian and trying to take in that experience and really getting sucked into sucked into the story.
I got. He didn't say anything.
That makes a lot of sense.
He didn't say
There
nothing.
was a clip in particular
He
on
said
the
he said
making
nothing.
of where they said, "Oh, we need to adjust the point of light where the sun would be coming from, or a star would be coming from." And there's someone with, they've got their computer right there, and they just go boop boop boop, and then all of a sudden
They go boop boop boop.
the entire
Oh boy.
time of day just changes in the set, in the volume, and it's just amazing.
You wanted to add a mountain in that.
Boop boop boop. That's my language. I understand exactly what she's talking about.
Testament to the power of computing that companies like AMD are providing to the entertainment industry. And
I think she has some really good eyebrows.
You guys for pushing into that space because
I think
obviously
her eyelashes are kind of cool. Eye makeup, but yeah, I think so. Somebody in chat is like, she's beautiful. It's like, okay, calm down.
Those visuals become more important in that industry.
She got 2 lights. You can tell by the reflections off her lips and her eyeballs, and her nose too. You can see the 2 light sources. I always go into DP mode when I see stuff. Like, look at him. He's just got a window open. And this guy, he's got 2 lights too, but not enough. Not enough light.
Smaller devices than these ultra thins, because I'm sure people might really love the idea of a Ryzen powered phone.
Yeah, it's a very compelling idea. You saw Lisa announce it with the Ryzen 5000 mobile and notebooks. 17 and a half hours of general usage playback, 21 hours of video playback. I mean, we are delivering high performance, low power solutions that are truly efficient. Built on our 7-nanometer tech. Being able to offer that shows that we can go into that low power space. And just allow people to work longer, play longer, consume content longer. So we have a great push into that space. The handset market, it's not really our focus at this time. As you can see, we're aggressively going after the high performance space and server, PC, workstation, performance graphics. Those efforts require a ton of focus. They require a ton of focus to develop the solution, but also to get it right with our partners, really at the experience level. And companies that get too split on their focus, get too divided, they run into issues. So right now we're staying focused in that high performance space. Low power cores, low power graphics. It's definitely in our wheelhouse. It's something we can do, but we want to build it right. We want to stay focused right now. Upping the ante, upping the bar in the high performance solution space is really our focus right now. Making those customers, those end users even happier. We want to stay there for now, and who knows what the future holds.
Okay, so you mentioned the word efforts, and I have one more question for you, and I think it's one that a lot of people are asking. Speaking of effort, I have been trying very hard to get my hands on a very nice Radeon graphics card, and I cannot do it, my friend. I cannot do it. Can you talk a little bit to the challenges AMD and the rest of the industry, I'm sure, has faced bringing these things to market? I know there has been a very strong demand for new graphics cards across the board in 2020, and how AMD maybe plans to tackle that, or what the plans are to sort of up that inventory so that people can start really getting their hands on some
inventory,
of the
yeah.
products that you
Can we get some of that?
Yes, so it's a great question. It's a question I've definitely received a few times. So it is, as you pointed out, it is industry wide. There's been a dramatic increase in demand. Some of that related to COVID and
some of that related to supply chain issues that have resulted as part of COVID. Just worldwide, industry-wide. First of all, I'll clarify that our manufacturing capability of shipping products has never been more robust. Our fab partnerships, component partnerships are very healthy. We're yielding our products well in production. But COVID-19 has resulted in a clear, unarguable increase in PC demand, graphics demand, CPU demand. And pretty much every market analysis source has increased their forecasts, their actuals for 2020, their forecasts for 2021. And we've worked to bring additional capacity online to address these needs. But to your point, it is very much industry-wide.
Oh my gosh.
Components across the entire spectrum are facing this challenge.
You heard that?
So,
My shoulder. Oh man, I messed up my shoulder years ago sleeping on my mom's couch. I like pinched a nerve or something. I was like, oh my gosh, do I have to go to the hospital? It took like a month for my junk to heal. It was pretty scary. But I did it.
And we're doing everything in our power to increase our output, increase our capacity to address that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's we know a lot of folks are out there dying to get an upgrade. They want a new CPU, want a new graphics card. And the AMD team, I spend a lot of time on this every day. I know the full team.
Oh, he ran over, man. Sony's supposed to be right now.
Priority. We can address this, and we get more of these, more of this great technology in people's hands.
Makes sense. I'll try to be patient. I just really want to get my hands on some new computer. I got build new computer.
Man, shut the hell up. Put Sony on.
I want a lot of people in 2021 to build new PCs, so a little more patience, please.
I'ma build one.
And,
I'ma build one. I'ma build one.
All right, fair enough. Well, Jason, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it, and congratulations on the keynote. And if anybody's interested, you can check out AMD's keynote if you're so inclined, or if you missed it this morning. And we have so much more coming your way today. Up next in the gate, we've got Bridget Carey and Scott Stein. Not doing a vaudeville show, unfortunately, which is what I was hoping for, but maybe even better, they'll be here to show off mind-controlled technology.
This isn't Sony. What was I looking at before? Why does it say here?
They showed off a concept flying car.
Sony of America.
And if there's anything
What?
that I know I
Why?
see in the skies when I think of the future, it's a
I want to see that.
But first, let's see what CNET's editors
You know what?
have found so far on the virtual floor of CES 2021.
You know what? I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Sony has to be streaming. Oh my God, Jeff Beckler is talking about his pinball machines.
By far the most technically advanced pinball machine I've ever seen or played. So I had to talk to game designer Eric Minier and lead programmer.
So we need to do
about the game, how it came together,
Sony
what it was like working with
at CES. Forget that. Live. What's the live? Sony live Sony live Sony live. Is that the wrong year? No, that's the right year. That's this year, 2021. Today, 1:45. What is going on? The remaining days of the I don't get it. Where is it? Did I miss something? Live stream. No, that's CNET, man. CNET. Everything Sony just revealed. I guess it's right here, though. But that's... I mean, we could watch that, I guess. Maybe I'll save that for Sunday. Next Sunday. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, so I'm gonna go in and chillax a little bit or whatever, and I'm gonna whatchamacallit. But thanks for hanging out. Oh boy. Everybody. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Oops. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. And I'm gonna leave right now. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. If I can find the Microsoft stream, we'll do that. But yeah. Alright, y'all. Tilt the wait.